Hey black women. Okay, so I took a very short clip from Ex-Divestors Live where they had some jerk, once again, trying to shame and brainwash black women into giving up free sex for relationships with bums, trying to pretend as if, trying to convince black women of this pretense that if you are not the ride or die chick, the one that's with the broke bum, when he supposedly will become rich, he won't have anything to do with you simply because of the fact that you weren't there when he was poor. You're not supposed to be there when he's poor. You're not supposed to be with anyone who's poor besides yourself. Please understand, because of the fact that so many black women are waking up and getting away from these dudes for health reasons, safety reasons, and most importantly, black femicide, these dudes are desperate as fuck. And they're coming up with all types of rhetoric, all types of bullshit to try to convince, especially the young, naive, not really life experienced black women who are out here for the first time, because during that live, the women on that panel talked about black women who are late bloomers and who are doing the right thing. To be a late bloomer is to do the right thing. That means that you come from a family where these people stressed education. And your whole life they were telling you, do not worry about boys. You're not allowed to date. You have to get your high school diploma, secure your college degrees, then you can date. Then you can do stupid shit in life, because you don't win being uneducated and playing house. Because what happens is you fuck up your whole life playing house with no education, because all of these bums, whether they're young bums, middle-aged bums, or old saggy bald bums, they want to impregnate you, sabotage your life, fuck you up, probably figuratively and literally, and then leave you, and then go on to the next woman to do the same fucking thing. So when you see all these so-called relationship gurus and whoever else they're calling themselves coming out of the woodwork, this is because passport bro shit didn't work. Preference shit didn't work. Trying to shame black women and make us feel bad, calling you prostitutes and gold diggers, didn't work. Black women, continue to center yourself. Continue to love yourself. These dudes are desperate fucking bum-ass narcissists who will say and do anything to get free sex. Let me tell you something, black women. Young black women, all age black, get your money, get your education. Anybody that wants to date you, they have to come hand out money first. Life costs, relationships cost, time costs, fucking costs. So if you wanna jump off, then you wanna be cutting me off or hitting me off with some cash on a fucking regular, not just a few bucks here and there so you can get bust a fucking nut. No, you need to contribute to bills, take me out, buy me things, be considerate. When I get ready to come out of my pocket, you interrupt me and you come out of yours. That's what it is. That's what it means to be a guy when you're pursuing, dating, or want to have a woman. If you don't, then you want to be gay and you want to fuck other men, because we're not having it anymore. Young black women, take your ass to school, get an education. Stop listening to black women that are telling you phone sex or sugar babying and all that other shit is something that you can actually make a living off of. Because let me tell you something. When you're dealing with white men with that arena, they only give a fuck about women when they're young and beautiful, because they have problems in their culture, their race, everything about them, because they look like shit when they get old. So therefore, they have this total mental fucking health issue in regards to people and aging. Anything about aging drives them crazy because they age badly. Even if you're a woman like black women who age the best out of all people, because we are the original people, right? Even they will try to shame you because they're so fucked up in the head about age, youth, and beauty, because they don't have it. So when you fuck with them and you live that life, they're gonna dog you out because their mind is, this shit doesn't last, so They want to take advantage of it as much as they can. It shouldn't be that way, but they're fucked up in the head that way. You, however, need to understand that time doesn't stop for anyone, and 20s is only 10 years. So you need to have your ass in school, a plan for the rest of your life, even if you are doing that dumb shit, so that you can have money and security for the rest of your life, and somewhere else to go in your life to secure yourself. Be able to pay your rent, keep a roof over your head, and keep yourself maintained. Because you can never rely on men. I don't know how many times I have said that. And if you don't believe me, take your ass to Reddit, read all of the marriage horror stories that are there. Read all of the significant other relationship stories that are there. Listen, do yourself a favor. Center yourself and love yourself. Understand that when you're dating, that means you don't belong to anyone. You can date, do whatever the fuck you want to do because you are not anyone's wife. And even if you do become someone's wife, you're still not their slave. So when shit does not please you, you have every right to get up and go, I don't like this shit, I'm out. End of story. You don't need to work it out, think about it, reconsider it. You just get the fuck up and get going. This is your life. You live it how you want to. They have a whole world of other women to try to make something happen with. If they're not successful, that has not a goddamn thing to do with you. Okay? So when you hear all these lame motherfuckers like this dude that was in X-Divestis video trying to shame women, talking about how you should be there with a bum when he has nothing because he's supposed to miraculously just get wealthy. Like, every one of them does, right? Such bullshit. And then the whole thing about worrying about how many people you sleep with. Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about trying to police black women's bodies. Go live your own life. Stop worrying about black women. Go get your preferences and all the other women in the world. Leave black women alone. Because we're not sleeping on, nor have we forgot, that you're out here attacking black women in the street, killing them in their homes. Black femicide is crazy. Every 4, almost 5 hours of the day, you're killing our children and sexually assaulting them. What the fuck makes you think, with your busted, broke ass, that we are attracted to you? Are you out of your mind? You are the least thing attractive to black women who have sense at this very time. And even the ones that don't have sense, they're waking up and they're getting some. Black women, do not let any of these assholes trick you or try to talk you into living with one of these idiots who are severely desperate because they realize that they have fucked up, okay? And instead of them working on themselves and making shit right, they continue to try to blame black women, partake in misogyny by talking about all these nasty, guttural things about black women that are based in their truth, not in reality. And they need to just go fuck each other and leave black women alone. I'm dead serious. Totally tired of them. It's to the point now where I was walking home to the subway today, and it was 2 of these bums, security guard bums, whatever they were. I'm walking down the street to go to the train station. So I see them, right? And I'm looking at them. So they think they're smart. So they try to calculate their timing to get on the sidewalk to reach me. Even though I allowed it to happen, I just looked at them because I was so ready to slice and dice, right? So, but anyway, I just looked and I rolled my eyes and kept on walking. I mean, it's 2 of them. How many times do black women have to tell you? No one's checking for you. You've been on this app 10 years or more talking about how black women are horrible, tearing down our reputation, killing our humanity, our character, all because you have insecurities in your manhood that don't have shit to do with us. And now, when you see that we're not fucking with you, now you want to try to come out with all these theatrics to try to get attention and try to bash black women into being with you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Go your way. Black women, don't y'all fall for that bullshit. These are desperate motherfuckers, right? Who a few months ago were dancing around like fucking clowns and coons all over the internet with Filipino bitches talking about how you was such a fucking, what was they calling us, hyenas and etc. But now, Now, you're supposed to be a ride or die, or you're supposed to be somebody that's supposed to give them consideration. Fuck them. Black women, center and love yourself. Have a good night. Live your life, okay? Get on a goddamn plane. Go travel this world. Have one night stands every fucking way you land. Enjoy yourself, okay? Fuck these motherfuckers. They ain't about shit. And these bum ass white dudes that's following these black guys, they ain't about shit either. Because all they do is come on YouTube, watch the black women's channels to find out what's going on. Sorry, I'm in the bathroom. In the dating world with black women, and then try to use our rhetoric, our conversations on our videos to try to hoodwink us and trick us into relationships with bum ass broke white motherfuckers too. Listen, don't play yourself, black women. If a person is not completely generous when they're dealing with you, leave them the fuck alone, okay? And even when they're generous, still keep your restrictions, still keep your limitations, and everything that you have to make sure that this person is on the up and up and does not disrespect your person or whatever it is you stand for. The first time they do, ain't no second or third chances. Fuck them. It is so many more people out here. Good night. Have a good day. Be well. Center and love yourself. Fuck every man that comes your way. That is not about doing exactly what you want when you want it done. This is a black women's revolution. Y'all better get on board. Good night.
But if you blame your weight on your kids, on your job, on your everything, well, then you're never going to gain weight because you believe that it's out of your control, so you're never going to lose it. You know what I'm saying? But if you embrace that, come with that power that I have the power is yours, only you can prevent forest fires. If you truly get the concept that you are the one that can change all the things in your life, well, then that gives you the power to change them. You get what I'm saying? People are a lot more potent than they believe themselves to be. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think like someone puts the song here, Stand By Your Man. Like, I don't think the problem, I don't think there's a problem standing by your man. I don't think there's a problem being good to your wife. I don't think there's any of this stuff. But it really seems like a lot of people here are angling for a rich guy that'll stand by her whenever, but she's going to go at this first sign of inconvenience because she deserves better and all this other single talk. Like the girl was talking in the video, like, wouldn't let me paint my cabinets a certain color. Like, oh my God, you're being abused. You have to go out of there. I am so scared for you. Do I need to call the cops? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not just your house, especially if you're all those get the bag provider thing. Like, then you ain't paying for dick in that house. It's 100% him. And he's allowed to have an opinion on what color the cabinets are. This is two human beings that are humans that are in a home together. And if you can't accept that, if you don't think that there's humanity in your significant other, then the problem is you.
You're going to talk about how degenerate black men are, but then in the next, you're telling your subscribers that divestors are crazy and cringe and all this shit. What's cringe about a black woman making better dating decisions?